These desert plains that bring you. Whoa. These desert plains that bring you. These desert plains that bring you, and bring you. Desert plains that bring you. No.
Just keep listening, because I'll talk about it. Because, I'll be honest with you, I have, a radio that I pick different radio stations up from the States. And I think it's, from Detroit. CKLW.
CKLW?
No, I think,
KSFO?
I'm pretty sure that's 790 on the AM band. We're 800 on the AM band. No, that's what you're getting me. You're getting me out of CKLW out of Windsor.
Windsor.
Which is right next to Detroit. It's across the river. Right, I know that. But it's a powerful station. It's huge.
I think it's
WLS, I think. Oh, that's on it. No, we used to be. Do they? Maybe they do. But at least we'll have your chance at some pretty sweet tickets all weekend while you're home.
And yes, it's going to be a win it so you can pawn it weekend. No. Pawn it before you can win it. Alright, so Spirit Airlines. You all heard of the airplane Spirit? Well, there's a college girl. She's like 21 years old. She's getting on the plane. She had called in advance, called to check out, if there was any, any problems, with bringing, an emotional pet to, emotional, what do they call that? Emotional, for, if you're emotional, like a dog, emotional dog, healing something, friend, partner. So anyways, she's bringing, this hamster. It was a tiny little hamster, maybe $4.56 at PetSmart, for emotional, therapy, emotional support. I think I got it right, so she calls, in advance and everything, she's just checking, checking the rules, not the rules of engagement, but just the rules. And they said, yes, it's fine. You can bring, a pet hamster for the ride and everything. If it helps you, we want, we don't see any problem with that. I mean, people bring dogs, I guess. People, I don't know. Or just dogs? Is that it? Is that the only, pet emotional carry on? Well, we don't really know. But I mean, the bottom line is, the airline told her to flush it down the toilet, and she really didn't want to, and she sat there and cried for 10 minutes. She couldn't believe, that she was doing this. I mean, that is terrible. I mean, not only, especially for the poor animal too, but just not only, the girl, she's made all these arrangements and everything, she probably, has, something, some kind of fear of flying, or just, something. It was just some kind of stress. It was a quick thing. She had to be somewhere in Florida, it was an emergency or something. So, all that on top of everything, I mean, it's like an omen, I don't know if she took the plane ride. She probably did if she had, flushed the poor hamster down the toilet. You want it, but we're looking for desert planes. These desert planes. Oh, one too far. Attention, passengers. You're on CJ Johnson Airlines. We are now in the air. And if you look out your window there on the left, the people on the left, there's a beautiful sight down there. But anyways, we opened up with that, and to be honest, the show is being brought to you by Match.com, and we have Frank on the line. Frank, yes, we're making all this up as we go along. I thought I was going to be able to do something with this, with the hamster thing. I can't really tie it into anything. I mean, emotional support thing. I know all the news organizations are doing their best to support us, in these rigid and hectic times, where I guess everything is falling apart. So the news is there. They're gonna fix everything for us. All right. So the show is being brought to you by Match.com, and we have Frank. Frank, what station are you listening to us out of? Well, you really don't have a station. But I was talking to someone really close to you. He kind of wears Lake Placid hats too and everything. And he seen one of your videos. He seen you shoveling and everything like that. And he knows a few. Some people. Maybe, I don't know. Someone's in a Christian outfit kind of radio, and the other one is just doing something. I don't know. He does rock and roll, but the satellite is the thing, man. You gotta get satellite radio. But I'm telling you, I was using this Match.com, and wow, I mean, you would not believe all the girls that are on this site. Well, it all depends your liking, I particularly are into like the blondes. Blondes have more fun, and there's just so many of them. All right, please. So anyways, what do we have? Oh yes, the memo. Democrats getting out there. They're gonna get their beautiful, nice memo. All right, I'm getting used to the format here because this is new here. I don't have to do two. I'm looking at the time, and not a bad opener. Let me give him some of this Aqualine water. Whatever it is. Aquafina. And, Aquafina. Names. Games. Places. Things. Yes, that's Match.com. You would not believe it. Frank, he didn't get to the story, but Frank was, he stopped over this one house, and it was like an Italian mom, and the Italian mom's like, "You could date my daughter, oh please, date my daughter, and it's just like, well, I guess you need your gadgets there, you need your gadgets. Anyway, so Frank says someone said they'd seen one of our videos shoveling, and also talk about Einstein. I guess they like the JB ones, or the Jehobies, when you have a little Jehobies on there and everything, in these critical Jehovah times, stuff like that. All right, we're just kidding. Today's Saturday. Today's a nice day to take in, whatever you want to take in. And CNN had the North Korea thing there, and you really got to take a look at that. You got to take a look at it. Like interviewing the people, like understanding what they're kind of told to do, and the campaign against our way of life and everything like that, our values. We don't even know what they are anymore, but as time goes on, it's like a deepened kind of mutual not respecting each other. It's like a mutual. We've seen it like with Pence. Pence is sitting there, and you have Kim Jong-un's sister. She's like, ain't gonna say anything. But I guess at the parade and stuff like that, let's get a little bit more of this Aquafina. Alright, there, we're good. So, yeah, South Korea and North Korea, they met, they shook hands, stuff like that. But just like inside this thing, the reporter was like, so you watch like American Westerns? And the guy's like, North Korean. He's like, no, we don't do that. And they're checking out postcards or things they could put, in their wall or like in their living room or whatever. Decorations, living things, like reminders, symbolism. They got pictures, of the Capitol, and the Capitol of the White House. And they have like rockets going at it, or just fists, So, and then like you had your Trump there with when he said all that kind of stuff. Oh, the boys are in here, man. Guess who just got back today? Then wow, we got a pizza here yesterday. I think that's the last one of them. I mean, I'm this time I'm adamant about it. I mean, I even looked in the kitchen and I'm like, talk of like, I'm not gonna say, I'm not. All right, I'm gonna be nice. But things are just, they're our way of life. Our new season, like I said, yesterday there, I just gave you a little heads up, what, the rules and regulations, what you can do, what you can't do. I mean, just at times, the backdrop and everything is the wrong thing, okay? We did all that we could do here, and, for the new season, we'll definitely give you a better backdrops, better like situations, Probably gonna go into the college, or up a little bit where like it's more like civilized and stuff. I don't mean it as a knock or anything, but if people don't know any better, they're just this is what they're taught, or they're just brought here and they just don't know really what to do, or they vote a certain way, and that's it. Like they get one of those smartphones, stuff like that, Match.com, Mountain Dew, stacked Doritos. Get stop in stores. Okay, put my lettuce and tomato on the side. Yeah, so I want the lettuce and tomato on the side and everything. Or please, man, don't mess me. I got a stressful life here. This is very stressful here. So make this and everything. Are you looking at me? What are you looking at? Actually, we'll get to something. It's time to black. I hear you coming back. And we had the beautiful Danger, I think, last night in Castleton. Castleton, that's right next to the Singer-Sower Center, next to Vinny's House of Garlic. Anyway, we need emotional support, too. Like, we need something, like, something to help out our show here, like, and somewhere to put it, like, I mean, the offer is there. So our new season's just gonna be like a resume to see, if anyone we have left has any ideas. And yes, you'll be my manager. 100%, you'll be my manager. 100. As far as as your cut is concerned, we can work it out. I'm not in it for the money. Certainly not in it for the money. If I was, would I have done a show like this for all this time? I'm in it for truth and justice and emotional. or for the emotional. We're your emotional thing, spiritual emotional. You can bank on that.